was visible, but now not visible. Not visible.
Just a second. Now I'll do it. One second. Okay. So now is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So in the previous slides, we talked about the benefits of networking. What is networking all about? Okay. What is not networking all about? And what are the benefits of networking? And we also spoke about the agenda, like what we would be discussing. So the agenda for today is the introduction part, benefits of networking, types of networking, effective networking strategies, common networking mistakes to avoid, best practices and tips on networking, and the conclusion. So basically, we are all here because we have networked somewhere or the other. Because of networking, we are here. We know each other, and this is how we have collaborated. And now we are part of this session. So networking is a mutually beneficial interaction. Obviously, I have sent you the link. You have agreed to it, and then you are here. You all are here with me right now for the session. Okay. And now we'll talk about what are the benefits of networking. Benefits of networking, we have already discussed like a few minutes back. It's the same expands networking career opportunities and growth prospects, provides access to valuable advice and mentorship, enhances personal and professional growth, fosters innovation and collaboration, opens doors to new business partnerships and ventures. Okay. So I have already recorded the session, the previous session, so a previous recording part. So if you are missed out somewhere, you can obviously take a note of it with the recording as well. So let's proceed further with the slides. So we spoke about all this. So now let me talk about the networking statistics. Is it all about just speaking, blah, blah, blah information, or whether it has really has got some relevance? Okay. Networking, as we can see, as per the statistics, which is the recent statistics, the job acquisition is 70% of the jobs are not advertised on job websites, and 85% of vacancies are filled via referrals. It's like people tend to refer each other, communicate with each other that we have certain vacancies over here. So please apply for it. If you are found suitable, they'll definitely come and connect with you. So we can see that 85% of the vacancies are filled up via referrals, not because of certain job boards, because we tend to see people, there are people who are not so familiar or so comfortable with websites or job boards. They are not that techy, they cannot apply over there, so they obviously go for the traditional way of networking, that is through referrals, through word of mouth, and offline interviews, walk-in interviews, so on and so forth. In person networking, so here we are talking about we can network over calls, over video calls, over messages, in person as well. So 95% of professionals believe face-to-face meetings are necessary for business. Obviously the trust factor comes. Nowadays there is a lot of scam, if I tell you, and people tend to avoid such kind of networkings on social media or over messages or over via emails. That in person gives them a confidence that yes, that other person is very credible, very authentic, very trustworthy, so let's go for it. That face value really matters. Business networking, 80% of B2B customers make decisions based on experience. Nobody is here to take risk, and they feel that enough of risk because business is itself a risk. So let's do the business networking based on experiences or referrals or recommendations. That is how that really works, because again that trust factor comes, that so and so person has referred, so maybe that person has referred a very trustworthy one, and that that image, that credential, that goodwill really really matters in terms if it comes to business or to filling a certain position in a job. Okay. Virtual networking. 60% of the global population uses social media platforms for networking. So these are the networking statistics. Like 60% of the global population uses social media. But then ultimately it comes to like a one-on-one call, a one-on-one video meeting, a one-on-one interaction, maybe offline, so that we gain that confidence ki nahi, whosoever we have chosen is a trustworthy person. It's not a spam. He or she will not ghost us at least. So that really matters. Career advancement. 80% of professionals believe networking is vital for career progression. As we can see that promotions, recognitions, this are really done when you are very good with your work, good with your collaborations, good with your external agencies, the way you do outsourcing, the way you promote yourself, the way you promote your work, the way you are collaborating with different other departments and agencies, with your bosses. This really helps, and this is the way how they see that you are, how you're doing in your job, and that gives you a career advancement, a ladder, as you can see here. It's a growth, it's a ladder towards your growth, towards your success. This is how they refer to you for different external positions as well, for different higher positions. And really word of mouth recommendations really helps for you to step up this ladder and move ahead in your life. So now we'll go to the power of networking. As you can see here, top benefits of networking. Career opportunities, 85%. As we have talked in the previous slide, career opportunities, via networking gives you a growth of 85%. Professional growth is 80%. Access to resources. The more you are good with people, collaborating with people, and you're very open-minded, very transparent, they give access to you with all the resources, with all the uh, credentials that, okay, fine, do not worry, I'll help you out with this. So just give me some time. So this is how they build trust. Innovation. So now if you are gaining a lot of resources out of collaboration, out of networking, your creativity increases in certain areas, and you feel so confident, and you start innovating, creating things out of the box, thinking out of the box, and that gives you a click on your growth. How professionals find jobs. Networking 40%, online job boards only 25%, social media only 20%, recruitment agencies 15%. As now you can see, there are many job boards, na Naukri, Monster, even if I say LinkedIn, these are networking platforms. LinkedIn is a very good networking platform. But as far as job is concerned, I don't think that people get more of a job from this kind of platforms. They network, and then it comes to one-on-one messages, offline meetings, calls, number of calls, and then they set out for a deal. It's not a straight away finding a job. Similarly, not networking, if you say about Naukri, Monster.com, or any other job portal, Shine.com, nowadays these are not there in the scenario, because this has become so obsolete, I would say. There is no benefit of upgrading your resumes over there or sending resumes over there, because people do not believe on those anymore. Ultimately they believe in the word of mouth and number of experiences you have, and experiences not in terms of paper, but in terms of like how you have actually faced the scenario, how you were actually there in that position, and what all you have faced in your life. In terms of, they will be talking about case studies, role plays, whatever it is. So recruitment agencies is going towards a path of obsolescence, I would say. So now, types of networking. So far so good. I think everybody is on track. Any confusion, you can ask, or otherwise I can proceed forward and we can keep the quick Q&A at the last part. Is that okay for everyone? Prerna, all good, na? Cyrus? Okay. Okay.
Nothing.
Sure, sure. If there is anything to say, you can put it on the comment as well in the inbox chat. I would definitely refer that. So moving forward, hi Girish, good to see you. Okay, so now types of networking. Where to network? We have got to hear about what is networking, learn about what is networking, uh, benefits of networking, where to network. Sorry, why to network? Now it's where to network. So we have two means, it's online and offline. So if we go for, so it's a mix and match of all the forums we'll be discussing about. So the first one is professional associations and conferences. Okay. So that is very self-explanatory. Social media platforms, as we do it most often nowadays, social media ही सब कुछ है हमारे लिए. So obviously social media such as LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, I hope we all have accounts in these platforms. Community events, if we are going for any community, we are part of any like-minded community of people and they have arranged for certain events, we go there to communicate and network with people, and so that we can expand our network, and we have a lot of people to help and support each other. You never know where we will require them. Alumni network, university events, graduation meetups, it's get together which happens, after your school and college days, like not only immediately after school and college days, maybe like after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, there is the get together, like जानने के लिए कि कौन क्या कर रहा है, कौन कितना प्रोग्रेस कर चुका है, ठीक है, कौन कहाँ काम कर रहा है. So this is also a kind of networking. um, Industry specific meetups and groups, if we are working in a common industry, maybe if I say I am there in the coaching industry and I have certain IDs made in different forums, so we will have people who will approach only the coaches to be part of their specific meetups and groups in different cities, regions, so that there is an open forum for all the coaches, an open broader collaboration of people, so that they can maybe plan out any events in the future or something. So this is sort of regional or zonal meets, as I spoke about. So these are the platforms, online and offline platforms together, where we can network and collaborate with each other, as we are doing it most often. Now the question comes is what are the effective networking strategies? Networking सुनते आ रहे हैं, हमें सब पता है. लेकिन what are the techniques or the strategies to effectively network with people? How to network effectively? Okay. So when we network with people, we should always understand that we should be a solution giver rather than forcibly imposing your business. Now, when we are networking with people, we should be very much clear that the other person आपको अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स के लिए सुनने आया है. कोई भी ऐसे ही नहीं सुनने आएगा आपको. If you have approached somebody, firstly, you should be in a position to understand कि उसका requirement क्या है और मेरे पास ऐसा क्या है जिसकी वजह से कि मैं उसको solution दे पाऊं, उसके प्रॉब्लम को केटर कर पाऊं. अगर वो ए बोल रहा है और मैं बी सी डी ई बोले जा रही, ऑब्वियसली his needs or her needs would not be fulfilled. तो वो क्यों सुनेगा, वो उठ के चला जाएगा. So I should be rather a solution giver, a good listener first of all. What is my target? Who is my target audience? And what is the need of my audience? And accordingly, I have to mold my solutions towards it. मेरा जो बिजनेस का पोर्टफोलियो है, मुझे उसको उसके रिक्वायरमेंट्स के अंतर्गत उसको मोल्ड करके उसको प्रेजेंट करना है. If it is like if he's asking for a cloth and I have a maybe I have a cosmetic business, in that case you cannot mold that. In that case, I would say rather that you don't know your target audience. Your audience is wrong. But in case if you have a cloth business and he needs a cloth, but now he needs a very specific uh, quality of a cloth, and you don't have that. So in that case, how would you effectively try to convince that person that your cloth has a better quality than what he is requiring? So this is how you can give a better solution, maybe. Be genuine and authentic in your interactions. So people tend to, run away from businessmen or sellers because they feel that कि अरे ये तो अभी पकाएगा, ये तो पकड़ के अपना अपना जो है ना ऑर्डर हो या प्रोडक्ट हो ये सेल करने की कोशिश करेगा, चाहे वो मुझे चाहिए नहीं चाहिए, मुझे कन्विंस करके ही रहेगा. So this is something, image which is created, which has been created right now. So we need to be very genuine and authentic कि चलो जिसको जो रिक्वायरमेंट है और मेरा प्रोडक्ट या मेरा बिजनेस जो प्रॉमिस कर रहा है, that is it which I have and I will help you in the best possible way. उसके ऊपर बना बनाया मैं मसाला मार के कुछ भी उसको बोलने वाली नहीं हूँ, because ultimately if a person will use it once, he will get to know कि क्या है क्या नहीं है. एंड इफ यू फील कि चलो एक बार में मैंने सेल कर दिया, मैंने बहुत बड़ा तीर मार लिया, नेक्स्ट टाइम यू विल लूज दैट कस्टमर, बिकॉज मे बी ही और शी विल नॉट टेल यू, बट अंदर ही अंदर उसको पता है कि मेरा तो चूना लग गया.
Hello, hello.
राइट. हाय.
Hi, hi.
या.
English, I don't know Indian.
English, yes, that's what I'm saying, that did you understand the first point, be a solution giver rather than imposing your business?
Yes,
Yes. So I was explaining the second point is be genuine and authentic in your interactions. It is like when you are talking to a customer, be it whatever your business it is, you should speak what is your business. It's not that you are putting in a lot of spices onto it and coating it and giving false promises or commitments to your customer just that you want to sell that product anyhow to that person. It should not be like that, because if you feel that you will be able to sell it in this way, you might sell it, but after one use, that customer will come to know that I was being made fool by that person, so maybe you will lose that customer for the second time. You'll not be able to create lifelong commitments, lifelong bonds, relationships with your clients, with your customers. So we need to be very authentic and very genuine in our interactions. Whatever it is, this is it, and I'll give my best of my ability to sell it to you. And post that, I'll do all the follow-ups. I'll make sure that you do not face any problem with this. I am there to support you 24/7, but I will not give any false commitments, which the product is not meant to be. So this is how you can create lifelong bonds with each other. And this is how your network grows, expands, and you keep up to the expectations and people look forward to you. And also refer 10 other people that, yes, this person is really very genuine and you should go for it. And this is how people promote your products as well. So nowadays, what happens now? There's celebrities and all, they do not know about the product, about the person as well, but they start promoting it. And people out of, as because they have a good name, they are famous, people go and buy those products and use it. But if something goes wrong, it's a company which has to face it. The celebrity will not face it at all. But here it is like that. We need to face it on face, and it has to be very, very genuine, because people will come up to us and they will give us bad reviews, bad feedbacks. So now this is really much important. Nowadays, people, when they approach people or approach any business or approach any product, whatever it is, they go for the customers' reviews and feedbacks and everything. So that the 5-star rating and everything, so that they are convinced that I am on the right track. So here it is. Be a person of words and commitment. Whatever your product or your business or your service is committing, it should be it should be able to fulfill that, commit to it. Be an active listener and show interest in others. It's not that you are meeting your client and you are just bragging about your product and you are not at all interested to what the other person is asking for. What is his or her actual need? You are not at all listening. So, in case of collaboration, or if you are networking up with people, the first thing which should be there is you should be an active listener. Only then you would be able to come to know what is his or her requirement and whether you are in the right place or not, whether that person is a right audience for you or not. Because if you will listen, then you will come to know, okay, chalo, he or she is the correct audience for me. And if not, I can at least help him or her get network with the correct person. I can navigate that person to the correct person that this person would help you out in a better way. Follow-ups. People sell and they forget. People give a session and they forget. They don't take any care later on, like what is the progress, what is the improvement, whether everything is good or not with the product. They feel that my one product is sold out and it is done and dusted. No, this is how your relationships, your networks gets hampered. So we need to keep on maintaining relations with each other, do follow-ups. Follow-ups, you can, prepare it by yourselves, maybe once in a week, once in a month. But it's follow-up not only about the product, but about like how are you, whether it's okay to talk to you or not, how you are finding the product, how you are finding the services, whether it's helping you out in meeting your personal goals or not, because everybody will buy a product from you or buy a service from you will have their own personal goals and purpose. They will not just buy it. If it is meeting their purpose, only then they will purchase it. So whether it is fulfilling or not, that is also very much important for you to improve or to make your product better or to improve your services. So constructive feedback is really very important. And this post product follow up, a post service follow up is something which people tend to ignore, I would say. And this is the most crucial part. Because, otherwise people tend to say that, okay, she or he got his revenue and that's the reason they are not connecting back or they're not receiving my calls even. Reciprocate references. So now if I have referred, if he or she has referred to me to somebody else, even collaboration or networking means it's like I would do the same for him or her. It's not that I have taken out the benefits and now I am done. I will not even
Excuse the
think of that other person. Yes,
excuse a
Iris.
little bit. Yeah, I was looking and I can see the screen sharing. The screen sharing is just like in types of networking, and then there's no
I'm
that
not able to
segment.
hear you clearly. Is there a network issue or something? Just a second. Can you be a
Mandy,
little bit louder?
yeah, I'm asking. My screen sharing is only showing the types of networking, but the segment that we are talking about, they are not shared in the screen. Adri, can you share?
Can you repeat once again, Cyrus? I couldn't understand.
I'm asking. My screen sharing is only showing the types of networking, but the
Okay.
segment that you're talking about is not being displayed in the screen.
Okay. Might be it got frozen somewhere because I was in this slide. I was in this slide. Just a second. Let me just let me know if you can see it properly. Is it this screen you are seeing? Reciprocate reference.
Uh,
Is it
yeah,
okay
the
now?
screen sharing is yeah, it's a bit okay.
Okay, so might be
Yeah,
the
there's
screen was frozen at that moment.
okay. Can you continue?
Okay, okay. So now the points are clear. Now you can see the points from be a solution giver and all those.
Yeah, the point that is being displayed in the screen is being a solution giver rather than forcibly imposing your business, being genuine and authentic in your interaction, uh, be a person of words and commitment, be an active listener and show the interest in others.
Correct.
There's a bit of that's what the screen is being displayed to. And then there's follow up and maintain relationships, reciprocate references, define your goals and objectives.
Yes.
That's only how it appears in the okay.
Okay. So now you are
Is that
in
the topic that
we are on the same page. Okay.
is that the topic that is being displayed about?
Sorry?
Is this the topic that is being displayed in the screen about?
Okay. So do you want me to repeat any point here?
Yeah, the reciprocate and references.
Reciprocate reference?
Yeah,
Okay. So that's what I was talking about. Reciprocate reference in the sense is like if I am collaborating with a person, and I have network with that person, and I'm asking like where are you from, and what business you do, what are your services, where are your services spreaded into in India or maybe outside, what is your niche and everything. And then I have taken some and I have referred my name as well, I am such and such coach, and if you have any uh, person who wants such kind of sessions, please get in touch, let them know that I am so and so person, and you can refer my name and so thing, and I've shared my all social media profiles to him, that you can please refer. And that person has referred, for my name to such and such kind of people, his or her network. Now I have got my leads out of there, and I have got my revenue. I have generated my revenue from that. I have taken help because of my reference, because of his reference. He has referred my name. I have got leads, I have got business, I have got income, whatever it is. But then I have forgot, after my work has been done, my needs have been fulfilled, I have started ignoring that person. Maybe I have not spoken to that person for a long time. Maybe he's trying to keep in touch with me, or is asking for any help, and I'm not doing it because I have got my bit. So this should not be the case. Reciprocating reference means, you know, it's a give and take thing. If he is helping or she is helping me by giving my reference to somebody, it's also my responsibility. Maybe it's a part of networking, a proper networking, a proper collaboration, that I should also do the same, because here we are together for a purpose. That is the purpose of networking, purpose of collaboration. So the agreement should be, it's like, verbal commitment or something, is that if he is doing his part of job, I should also do it. So this is how you reciprocate. Tit for tat, as we say. If he has helped me, I should also do it. So this is how reciprocate reference means. So is it now clear, Cyrus?
yeah, it is.
Okay. So now next point is define your goals and objectives. Now, when we are networking with a person, or maybe with my target audience, I should be very clear that what is my company's goals and objectives. Maybe customer satisfaction, maybe growth and expansion, maybe growth towards wider borders, whatever it is, maybe more of revenue, less of damage, whatever it is. My goals and objectives should be very clear, and the other person should understand that, so that he can refer my business, my services in a proper way to the correct audience. So my goals and objectives should be very clear. If my goal of coaching is I would be coaching people who are entrepreneurs only, okay, this is my purpose of coaching. I coach only entrepreneurs, say for example. And if my other person to whom I'm collaborating or networking, he doesn't get what is my purpose, he is not clear what is my purpose all about, and he has approached maybe a housewife or a student that, so and so coach is available and she gives coaching, so you can connect with her, and that person comes to me, But now my objective is I only coach entrepreneurs. So how will I coach any housewife or any student or maybe a fresher? That is not my target audience. I do not coach those kind of people. So here there is a disruption or distortion or a misunderstanding between the goals and objectives. So it should be very much clear to whom you are collaborating that your goals and objectives or your company's goals and objectives should be very, very clear, and not only in terms of business, in terms of if you are a job giver, the person like the employees or the third party agencies, whosoever it is, they should know the company culture, the company goals, whatever we are trying to pursue, so that everybody is transparent and is focused on the goals only. Ki my company's policy is, on time policy. So my product should reach on time, my passengers should reach on time, all the work should be on time. So this is the tagline of my business or my organization. So this is the purpose of my goal, of my business, of my organization. If my purpose of my business or my job is all about uh, customer satisfaction, then we should do all means to satisfy our customers, which is there in our hands, which is there in our control. So the purpose should be very clear. Whosoever is joining the organization, be it old, be it new, any kind of people. So once it is clear and is transparent, it is very much easier to deliver your services. Okay, you are very clear with your thought process, with your job, with your roles, with your designation, with your process, everything. So ultimately, it will not hinder your work. Respect and appreciate each other's views. It's not that only you are talking about yours and yours job, your services, your products and everything, and you are not even hearing to the other person, and even you're not appreciating, not respecting his views. And now see, everybody is different individual, everybody has different mindset, everybody have different ways of looking into things, they all have different perspectives, right? So everybody will have their own point of views. So we should respect that. If you differ also, you might differ, but you should have a proper positive approach to it. And you should have a proper, uh, I would say, a proper reason for differentiating or differing from the other person's point of view. You should have a reason, like why you beg to differ in a very polite, in a very humble way. It's not that you have to debate and you have to fight with another person. It's just, collaboration has to be in a very humble and gentle way. It's a give and take thing. And I think that is the only way how you would be able to maintain your relations in for long term. And one satisfied customer, one satisfied person will go and give you five more, six more, 10 more faithful customers or clients for your future. So word of mouth is very, very much effective and very much powerful. Then you are spending money on advertisements, on promotions, on websites. So this is a very traditional way of approaching people. Be proactive and take initiative. So now when you are into such kind of collaboration or you're networking with people, you should be very, when you're talking to the people, you should be able to feel the nerves of your audience. Like, what is the requirement? Proactively asking questions. There are people who have a lot of questions inside their mind, but they are not feeling comfortable, not feeling approachable to come up with the questions, putting it in front of you, that see, I have this problems, can you help me out with it? Most people you will not find that approachable and that comfortable to open up in front of you. They will be very introvert. So by talking to them, by looking at on their body language, with their gestures, with their way of talking, maybe you will have to figure out certain individuals. It's not for everybody, but certain individuals are like that, will not open up. And this is how is the art of networking. It's like when you keep talking to the person, you come to know with their eyes and with their way of talking, like what they actually want to hear, what they need. People will not hear to you purposelessly. So you need to be very proactive, and that will not be an overnight thing. It needs a lot of experience, and it comes with practice. It comes with the more and more you collaborate with people. So these were the points which we were talking about, how we effectively network with people. I hope till here it is clear to everyone. In the next slide, we'll be talking about we network, but how to avoid common networking mistakes. Okay, these are small networking pitfalls which we neglect, ignore, and that has to have you need to might be sometimes need to pay a very heavy cost for it. You lose a deal, you lose a client, maybe you lose an opportunity. Maybe if I say in case of an interview, if in case of a joint venture, in partnerships. So these are the common mistakes, which is in general, it's not industry based or any niche based, it's in general. So I would request all of you to rejoin the same meeting link once again, because we do not have much time for this meeting link and I don't want to end this meeting abruptly. So please join the link back once again. Okay, thank you. Join back.